Well, joining me now, the political power panel extraordinaire. I've got a conservative radio host, Gina Loudon, and Democratic strategist, Jessica Tarlov. Jessica, to you first. Is this the strategy of the Democrats? Is this a concerted effort on the side of the Democrats to get him out? Because he's kind of turned this a little political. Nunes has, anyway.
just a wee bit political. Yes, I think certainly Democrats are not unhappy today about this, but I think there are a lot of Republicans who aren't as well. I find it interesting. You know, he called out left-wing activists. John McCain isn't a left-wing activist. Lindsey Graham is not a left-wing activist. Ben Sasse, we could go on. Devin Nunes put himself in a very precarious position by going to the White House to view those documents, saying weird things. I don't know who knew I was in there. Then going to the administration first before informing Adam Schiff or the rest of his committee, and then clearly trying to create some sort of haze around Donald Trump's initial accusation of wiretapping by the Obama administration. There's a lot more to still find out, and I've actually been heartened to see the bipartisan approach that the Senate Intelligence Committee has been taking towards this, and hopefully we'll have that as well now in the House committee.
You know what's interesting, Gina, is that, we're seeing kind of mixed opinions from Republicans on whether Nunes should have stepped down. Some say it was the right thing to do because Dems were using him as a distraction from the real investigation. Do you agree with that? Because I think most people would like to see classified information remain classified.
I don't agree that Nunes should have stepped down. I get really tired of seeing the Republicans always try to do the right thing and always try to appeal to bipartisanship while the Democrats continue to bully and try to make a case where there isn't anything. And I think we all know that there is no wrongdoing here. I mean, I don't think the ultimate outcome is going to be a problem in terms of Nunes stepping aside temporarily, because he's still going to be handling, of course, the Susan Rice stuff and whatever else comes this way. This is a conspiracy theory, this Russia-Trump situation, and I think most Americans see it that way.
And that's the thing, Jessica. We have never once heard any proof. And all of this has become this, well, did he or didn't he? But all of this is just, these are conversations. If someone from the Trump team was having coffee with somebody that, owned a Russian bakery, that's not
I think
collusion.
this is,
where's the collusion?
The collusion, we don't know where it is yet. I mean, we do know that we have a number of intelligence agencies, I think 17 overall, who said that there is reason to be having an investigation. We heard from Director Comey, who came forward and talked about it just a couple weeks ago on the Hill, and then a further release that came out, I believe it was the week after, around when Nunes first came out there and said that he had reason to believe that there was evidence of the wiretapping, or they moved then to surveillance, the incidental collection. So I think that everyone on both sides of the aisle, and we do have that, even though Gina thinks that we're the only ones who are on this rabid hunt to find out what happened between the Trump team and Russia.
Well, I know, it kind of makes sense, I have to say, a little bit, just because the polarization that we're dealing with, guys, when it comes to Washington right now. I think anything is possible in this environment. But the one thing I have to remind our viewers is that Donald Trump, who is now president, was real estate mogul Trump. And if you're in real estate in New York City, you are dealing with Russians and Saudis and Chinese. That's the nature of doing real estate in New York City, Gina. So is that connection to Russia being mischaracterized by the Democrats, maybe?
I just think it's being completely blown out of proportion altogether, Cheryl, because you look at Hillary Clinton met with Russians. Obama had the Russian ambassador in the White House dozens of times. There's nothing here. There's no there there. They've proven it over and over. They've been investigating
Gina,
since,
that's not
July
true.
now?
Gina, it's just not true that it's been proven over and over not to be true. Talk about Carter Page for me. Talk about Paul Manafort. Talk about Roger Stone.
Zero evidence. There's zero evidence, Jessica, and you know this. And not only that, the American people are not interested. If you ask the average American whether they're more interested in a Russia collusion with Trump, or whether they're more interested in a good economy that Trump is creating in less than his first 100 days, they're going to say the good economy every single time. And you all are using this as a distraction from the great things that Trump is doing.
Please, I know that your side doesn't love polling, but take a look at the polling and see what it says about the American public's interest in this investigation. Yes, yes, of course, the economy will always be the #1 issue. I love it when the economy does well. Thank you, Barack Obama.
Okay.
But you're really going too far here.
So why don't you join President Trump in that effort, Jessica? Why don't you and the Democrats join President Trump in that effort to create the jobs that he's already created in unprecedented numbers? Look at the economic indicators, not even just in the United States, but globally. All the things that Democrats say they want, that they said they wanted all the way through the campaign, they are happening under President Trump, and yet I never hear that as a topic of discussion for you or other Democrats. All you want to talk about is Russia, where there's
nothing. Remember, we're on the
nothing.
Business Network. I will say, guys, ladies, to both of you, that tomorrow we're going to get a new jobs number, and I think, at least our viewers, we do really care about the economy and jobs, and
as we should.
Mary, so I think that, but again, there's a lot happening.
Yeah,
there's so much, and I could keep going with you too, but I'm out of time. But it's great to have you
Thanks,
both.
Cheryl.
Thank you so much, Gina and Jessica.
Thank you.